So coming up next, we're going to be discussing blockchain technology for cross-border payments. So this came up in the last panel discussing about payments across borders. It really is exciting in all regions. I have to admit, we were just in Africa, and obviously this was extremely important in Africa, but I also believe in South America as well. It's an extremely important topic. So please, let's get some energy in the room. A round of applause for Matheus Amancio, the Senior Product Manager at Bitso. So Matheus, please come on down to stage. Round of applause, everyone. Lots of energy this morning.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. How are you? Good? To start here and to warm up, I would like to know who here has Bitcoin or every cryptocurrency invested in your portfolio? Only you? Oh my God, no, we can see here. We can see some future millionaires here. Yeah, that's good. And now, my second question would be, who here already did a transaction in the blockchain? Some? All right, good, good. Less people, but there is a good amount of people that already did it. All right, so today, just for you to follow me, I will talk about blockchain technology for cross-border payments. And one thing that is important for you to follow me, first I will share more about cross-border payments, the market, the context, the problems that they are facing. Then I will give you visibility about the blockchain technology to you and explain how we are using blockchain to cross-border payments. And then I will show some use cases for you. All right? So this will be the path for you to follow. So first of all, it's important for you to know that cross-border payments is a huge market. It worth only in 2023, the total payment volume was $190 trillion based on the World Bank. And we have future growth projections of 53%, which will be $290 trillion by the end of this decade, 2030. And why this is important, and just giving you visibility, a big piece of it is wholesale. I will not focus on it, but I want to focus on like B2B payments, e-commerces, B2C, C2B. And today, this piece is $44 trillion, and we have an expected growth for 66. I think this is, you cannot see, but the growth projections for B2B commerce, it's 120. I think mainly of you face this situation, or C2B, where your customer is from abroad and needs to send you cross-border payments, or B2C, all of these has huge potential of growth, and still, it's a huge market. But cross-border payments, we face the same problem as we have with plugs. Who here is not from Brazil, just to see it? Everyone's Brazilian? Wow, cool. If you're not from Brazil, you probably will face this situation because the Brazil plug is not compatible with non-country. There's no country that follows the same, neither the universal one. And just a comparison with the UK. So, and like the plugs, our banking systems, they are incompatible. All banking systems, all central banks, they have different networks, ways of works, KYC verifications. And to solve that, in the past, there were created the correspondent banking arrangement. And what is that? So I'm a bank in Brazil, and my customer wants to send money to Europe, but I don't have an entity in Euro, neither a bank in Euro, so I will make a partnership with another bank, so I will have an account there, which is called the correspondent account, and if my customer wants to send that, I will send the money to this correspondent account. This is beautiful, the way we see, but not every country has correspondent banking with each other. So you need intermediaries in this flow. So sometimes one, sometimes two, like Brazil and Nigeria, like 2, 3 correspondent banks and intermediaries. So imagine your funds, your money, going to bank to bank to bank. And this is a costly flow of funds. This takes time because each bank operates 8 to 5 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. in Brazil, it's another time in Nigeria, so they are closed, so it takes days, sometimes weeks for you to send funds abroad. And it's also complex. There is the Nostro Vostro account. I'm not sure if you heard of it, but if I'm a bank in Brazil, I will have a Nostro account in Europe. And the other bank will have a Vostro account in Brazil. And the way that we change money there is the customer deposited to me. Let's follow here. So the sender's bank send it to the local correspondent in the bank in Brazil. His account goes to the Nostro account in the local correspondent. Nostro means ours. Then they need to send to the international correspondent, and the international correspondent has a banking account in the local bank. So they will do an internal transfer to the Vostro account, and the international correspondent will see, oh, now I have balance in the local banking in Brazil. So I will change my funds from my account to the European account. And the European account will say, oh, I have funds on the international correspondent. So I will change from their account to mine, and then to my customer, which is the recipient. So this takes a lot of time. It's high cost, delays, lack of visibility. Based on the World Bank, we have 7% of average fee on these transactions. Imagine you want to send your funds and have 7% of transaction fee. This is a lot. And it takes an average of 2 to 3 days. But we already face customers that face it several weeks. And why is that? Because every bank has a compliance and they need to check it. And you have lack of visibility. You don't know where your money stopped. So with all this globalization where you can send a message to a WhatsApp to someone in the other world as simple, why cross-border is not simple? It's because you need to perform it, you need a technology that is borderless, that you can send payments as you send messages, as you can move money around as you move bytes. And this technology is blockchain. So cross-border payments with blockchain is you connecting local payments with the technology of blockchain there. And for those who don't know blockchain, imagine that you have a notebook, and everyone has a copy of this notebook. And if I write something in this notebook, it will appear, the thing that I wrote, in everyone's notebook. And if someone tried to erase what I just wrote, everyone will see that, oh, it was erased in this notebook, so please put down then again. So this is the way blockchain is reliable, and we can have auditable, and the transaction is as simple as you writing something on the notebook. So we have some capabilities. It's fast and easy. So it's 24/7. FX banks, they operate 8 to 5 p.m., sometimes 4 p.m. It's also cost effective because the cost is the same as you moving bytes. It's the same as using your pen and writing in the notebook. It's secure because it's auditable. So if someone erases that transaction, everyone knows that who erased it. And there is a consensus there. Also, there is traceability. So more in detail, if you have the public key, you know where the money comes from and where the money is going to. And the public address, sorry. And this is good also for compliance, because you can know, like, if I'm paying a real business or someone that is trying to money laundry through crypto. And all right, so let's put together and do a comparison with Swift method, with correspondent banking, and blockchain. So as you see, Swift, you have 3, 4 partners or correspondent banking, all of them charging fees, and this takes time. And the other way, in blockchain, if I'm a Brazilian trying to send euro to someone, is by just I'm having BRL, I will convert it to a cryptocurrency that has the technology of big blockchain. This could be Bitcoin or stable coins. Stable coins are cryptocurrencies pegged in a fiat currency like USD or Euro. So we have like USDT, USDC, Euro C. So with that, my transaction, my conversion, it's a line on the notebook. And if I send it to another wallet in Europe, it's another line that I'm writing it. And if I convert it to Euro, I'm adding another line. So it's 3 lines, minutes of transactions, and you have Euro on your recipient. So it's under 24 hours, sometimes minutes, sometimes the seconds. It depends on the blockchain that you are using. And in comparison with Swift, it's 3 up to 5 days. All right, so it's complex. We are already talking about how big is the cross-border, how challenging it is to send money instead of sending easy as sending a message. We understood how it works. We understood how works blockchain. But now, let's talk about challenges, because there are many of challenges regarding blockchain. And the main ones are related with the local payments and the regulatory coverage, because cryptocurrency, it's not well accepted, has different perspective from regulators. So you need to comply with regulators for you to perform cross-border payments. And also, you need local payments, because businesses, people, they work with their fiduciary accounts. They need BRL in Brazil. They need Mexican pesos in Mexico. So you need to connect these two worlds to make cross-border payments happen. And to give you visibility of a use case, this is a use case, Bitso and Felix Pago. Also, Nubank is using this solution in Mexico. And just giving you visibility, the Mexican market worth $60 billion in revenue last year, and there are more than 10 million Mexican-born migrant workers in US that they need to send funds to their families in Mexico. So there is a US-Mexico corridor, and there's a lot of people that weren't being served properly, and there is friction because not everyone knows how to deal with money or to deal with blockchain. So how can we make it as simple as sending a WhatsApp message? So that was the challenge here, where you can send a WhatsApp message to Felix Pago. I want to send funds to my friend. This is his address. And in question of minutes, the recipient will receive the funds by just a fee of $2.99. So in comparison, we have like the payment is instant against several days and weeks that they were facing. The fees is a flat fee, $2.99. These migrants, they need flat fee because every penny count for them to send the funds to their families. That's why they are going to US to work. It needs to be convenience, and blockchain is hard. So what is more convenience than a WhatsApp message? And also, these were all built in Bitso infrastructure, where we have Latin ramps, payments, local payments, and regulatory coverage. So this could be scalable to other countries like Brazil. So that's it. That's the presentation. Thank you very much. I hope I can teach you more about blockchain and cross-border payments and how you can make it as easy as sending a WhatsApp message. Please read the QR code, and if you want to contact me, this is my email, and that's the website of business. Thank you very much.